Live on the internet.
Oh, good.
Did you do your fun little intro?
Nah, fuck them.
Fuck it. Fuck the intro. Fuck the viewers.
No, when we do it back to back weeks, I don't feel like I have to go remind everybody what happened last month when we played.
I mean, in our defense, we've been doing pretty good on the every other week.
That's true. But yeah, so I guess the recap would be we're trying to spring my girlfriend out of jail.
Well,
not out of
girlfriend's
jail.
a pretty loose term at this point.
She's a pretty loose term. Oh,
God.
Oh God, that's right.
She's not in jail so much as she's in the Magic Tower. Magic Tower? Which is just what I keep calling it.
Yeah. The Old Rise.
The Old Rise.
Wizard Tower. Yeah, it's the Wizard Tower.
I managed to cast. What is it? Cloak of Whispers, Death of Secrets, something cool that I never had to use before.
What is it? Words of Terror.
Words of Terror.
Yeah, Words of Terror. Yeah, I got to use Words of Terror. I think
that makes most sense. But...
Yeah, that's what I did, which made her super duper paranoid in order for us to be able to spring her out of the place, and then we immediately just went full court press to try and get her out. So
yeah, and you guys are just kind of running with that
yeah,
thing.
It wasn't exactly the plan, but it is what we're doing. So
right,
we needed to get to the third floor because there's a way that they can track her, and she thinks that the way to fix that is on the third floor.
Correct.
And then after that, we're good.
After that,
to get out, we just got to get out. Like that's
after that, you just gotta
leave. That's just like, guys. It's just
easy.
It's just two things we got to do.
Yeah,
escape from a
practically nothing
with wizards when you only have a sword. That's fine.
Right.
I can handle this.
Practically, just two things,
what
guys.
What could go wrong?
Just two things.
What could
figure out how to end the whatever magical enchantment it is that's laying their tracker everywhere she goes.
Like you're going into
and escape.
Winter's Ball.
Yeah.
Right. That's true. Right. It's not like you're going to a winter ball.
All right. I don't really need my book of many faces. I don't have a whole lot of notes from last week, so yeah, I think that's about where we were. We were getting ready to go up to the next floor, and we were like, okay, that's a good place to wrap. So
yeah,
that's what we did, and now here we are. So take it away, boss.
Yeah. One moment.
See, I gave you all that fucking intro time for you to get all squared away.
I know.
Just over there
fucking
around.
I know. I'm just getting Fantasy Grounds set up here. Okay. And
it's so hard when you have to spawn in all those enemies.
Together. What's that?
When you have to spawn in all those enemies, it takes some time.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's very difficult. So let me do this. Okay, so you guys were basically on your way up the steps to the third level.
Mm-hmm.
You were currently on the second level, if I'm not mistaken, at the library.
Yep.
Okay, Book just said that he is not going to be here tonight.
Okay.
So you guys were headed up the steps. So that's where we'll come in. I'm going to share out the map.
There's a map.
Actually, there's a map of every level of this tower. I have a lot of maps that I don't share, just so you know.
I like that. I'm okay with that. You don't need a map every time.
I agree, because honestly, as a DM, I feel like when you put a map there, people look into the details way too much. And they're like, what's that lamp doing? And I'm like, that lamp is just like there.
It's a lamp.
That lamp was there when I bought the place.
The lamp was there when I bought the map. That's exactly right. Yeah. So
roll an investigation check.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So that lampshade is actually throwing some shades, so it looks a little
shady.
A little shady. The lamp is very shady. Very good on that. All right. So as you guys come up the stairs, there's as you can see on the map here, there's a little incropping, and there's a few tables. It's kind of a looks like basically a storage facility. At this point, you see anything from little potions just like laying around, vials of random liquids in them, that kind of stuff. Things you would expect to see in a wizard's,
Yeah.
a wizard's tower.
Things you would drink.
Things you may just want to randomly drink. Exactly. I
No.
mean,
Got no intention
I mean, it's
of doing
completely
that.
up to you guys. I don't drive the narrative there. Um, is there anything you guys want to like prepare in going up this tower? She doesn't. Lexa doesn't really have a lot of experience going up any higher in the tower. Apparently, she said last time she's been there, but it was it's one of those things where a wizard's tower can be as ever changing as the seasons. Like it
Mhm. It's a
going to the
fucking
third
wizard's
level
tower.
2 years ago might be completely different than today.
Right, because they probably reorganize
Possibly.
on a daily basis.
Possibly. We'll just drop your characters onto the. That's not what I want to do. I want to drop them from the combat tracker.
I'm going to drop them
That's
from
the
a great
only
height.
way to do that. I will not drop them from a great height. All right, there's
Josiah,
Gareth.
sorry, for my own reference, initiative is dexterity plus proficiency, yes?
No.
No, no proficiency to that.
No, initiative is just your dex modifier.
It is straight dex, okay.
Yeah, there's no proficiency. There are some.
Be nice.
Right?
There are some.
I don't know why I thought
Feats.
I believe there's a feat that increases your dexterity. I
Yeah.
could be wrong, but
There's
there is.
yeah, there's one that increases your initiative.
There's one that straight increases your initiative too, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Right.
But I don't know why I thought there was proficiency in that, but okay.
No. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah. So there's that.
Okay.
You guys are on the map. So kind of looking around, like I said, there's just stuff kind of everywhere. It seems like this is kind of an entrance, a storage facility in the very beginning here. As you guys go through the first doorway, as soon as you guys do, it slams behind you and you hear it lock into place.
Great.
It's probably fine. Doors do that all the time.
Doors lock all the time. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
Lexa turns around and she kind of looks a little shocked. She's like, "Oh, I don't remember doing that." As you guys actually, let me do this. I am going to just reveal the whole map. This is not a discovery thing. Okay. Peeking into the main central room in the tower, you see it is clearly some sort of laboratory of some sort. There's beakers. There's a few open flames. There's in the center on one of the tables is a very large glowing crystal ball. There's a few vats of miscellaneous substances, and it definitely looks like some sort of experiments are being conducted here. A few moments pass, and you notice that the room starts to shake profusely. It's a little hard to even keep your balance, and then you hear a tearing noise, almost like somebody's ripping a giant sheet of paper.
All right. Is there anyone in this room with us? I would like.
There is not. There is you three and Lexa are the only ones in.
So like, and I'm talking like for the whole floor. Like obviously, like we can't see. I want to go and just kind of look around and see.
There is nobody on the floor besides.
Just want to make sure we weren't talking about like the first little room, like entryway or something.
You three and Lex are the only ones that you can see on this room as you guys head towards the center area.
Great. Okay, Lexa, what are we looking for?
She's just kind of taking everything in. The sound itself is kind of startling, and then a few moments later, you see the entire ceiling just burst into flames.
Is that normal?
She goes, "No, we need to figure out how to get out of here. This is not good. There's some volatile chemicals here. We need to get out of here. The stairs are over there." And she points across the laboratory to the other staircase. What do you guys want to do?
Just a second here. I'm trying to get you guys
I want to
pertinent
quickly see
information.
if there's
There you go.
anything on the tables that I would want.
Make an investigation
Take your
check.
shit and run.
Grab it and run.
Make
If
an
it's on fire,
investigation check.
they're not gonna.
I mean, even if I don't want it, if it looks valuable.
Right? Aw.
There's a lot of stuff going on. It's very difficult to like. The ceiling literally just burst into flames. You see some flames start dripping down from the ceiling
Okay,
onto some
I'm
of these.
going to cast. What am I going to cast? I have a thing for this. I'm going to cast Dispel Magic at level. Well, it's a level 3 spell. I have to cast it at level 3. So I'm going to cast
on the
Dispel.
fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't have a way to identify whether or not it's fake or not. I'm just gonna hope that this place wouldn't just set their building on fire, and that's the logic I'm gonna use to hope that this is an illusion.
Okay. All right. So you see the flames and just thinking, oh, Wizard's Tower. This has got to be an illusion. Dispel magic.
Yeah. I'll.
Okay.
Oh wait, hang on. I'm not in. There we go.
You cast
Click.
Dispel Magic, nothing happens. This is not a magic.
Well,
fire.
shit.
This seems to be a legitimate physical.
This is proper
material
fire.
This is the proper fire.
This is real fire. So yeah, I'll just sit there and like he's
Right.
get ready and cast and nothing. Okay, guys. I thought it was a thing. It's not the thing I thought it was. We do need to hurry as fast as humanly possible.
Okay, with that said, there's some fire that does drop down onto the crystal ball that's on the center. And it starts to glow incredibly bright. I need you guys to make a dexterity save.
Why would they do this?
It's not nice.
18, 24.
Oh,
And
sorry.
Jared?
I didn't. It didn't. Yeah, well, turns out I got to roll on there.
15. All right. Robin, you are able to react in time. Triel and Gareth, you are both blinded by this light that just almost explodes from this crystal ball.
I'm sorry. They're what?
Oh.
Blinded
By the
by the light.
blinded by
Blinded
the light. Sorry. I'm a bard. It's what I do.
So worth it.
I walked into that one. Anyway, you guys are blinded. Robin, you are able to close your eyes in time to kind of avert the main brunt. Just a few seconds later, it subsides back down. But Gareth and Triel, you are still blinded, and you are unable to see anything right now.
Excellent.
Cool.
Okay, Lexa, was the thing that we needed to get you to? Oh Jesus, I forgot about
I
that
don't know
again.
that one.
had to mute the echo.
Guys.
Lexa, Gareth, hang on, I'm working on something here.
Okay, I'm not dead. Okay, we're good.
Lexa, was the thing that we needed to get you to remove whatever that's in here somewhere?
No, it's on the 4th level.
Fourth floor.
I said the 4th level.
Sorry, it's almost like
I
there's
think I
been some
did.
time that's passed since between now and then. That's fine. So let's get the hell out of here, and just gonna make a beeline for wherever she pointed to earlier, where the door was.
Yep, with the with
Take
the.
it with you.
Okay. So as you guys make your way across the center of this laboratory,
Take me with you.
And
you
Robin's
see
like,
Gareth-
guys,
Gareth and
come on.
Triel are literally just running into stuff.
Oh jeez. Okay. Lexa, grab Trio. I'll grab Gareth. Let's go. And we'll. Do we just turn into Bird Box? Is that what this is now? Okay, let's move. And
Okay,
we're gonna have
so.
blindfolded Sean.
I mean, you're fine. You can see. Lexa
Yeah.
can see still. Now, as soon as you guys do get them, you're about halfway across the laboratory, and you see a large red barrel in the corner, and it starts to hiss.
Well, of course
it's-
it does. It's a red barrel.
It is literally a red barrel, and it starts to hiss. The fire is now it's starting to engulf more of the ceiling, and it's starting to work its way down the walls. It is happening very fast, and the barrel is actually, if you look, it's the one closest to the steps. That barrel in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I can draw on this, I think, somewhere. Let's see. Oh my god, this is the worst drawing ever.
That one?
Yeah, that one. Yep. It is that barrel. So that's the one that's currently hissing.
And we're like somewhere over here, probably.
You guys are like kind of like right in the middle of the room at this point.
That's where I like to be, in the middle of it all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess try go like it's hissy. So I guess I wanna. If that's the case, then I'm gonna drop down and go around the backside of the wall from that
Okay.
barrel.
As you guys take Gareth and a blind trio and kind of you're guiding him along the way, the vials on the tables from the heat start to expand and explode. And they start to deal damage to anyone in the area. I need you guys to make a dexterity save again. That's yeah. That's about par for the course. Yep.
I'm gonna no. Actually, I think I'll take this. This might be the least damage, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this.
All right. So as the vials explode, not only do the shards of glass embed into your skin, any exposed skin,
As you do.
and as you do, and you take 6 points of piercing damage. But the
Guess I finally figured out how to kill me. Just make me do saving throws.
Just make him. Yeah, let's not try to hit him. That's dumb. So you take 6 points of piercing damage from the vials exploding. Anybody that wasn't specifically beneath any sort of cover. The gas from the leaking barrel at this point ignites, and fire streaks towards the barrel. It blows up.
But we are purposely moving away from said barrel.
You are purposely. This is. This is. Hang on one second.
And I really thought that was going to be
It's
one
a
of the
mimic.
other choice,
It
not
actually
a both.
What's that?
He said it's a mimic and it comes to life and eats us.
Yeah, right. No, it explodes before you guys were able to get out of the blast radius, and the fire does engulf the entirety of the lab. Everything starts to go dark and fade.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
And then all at once you hear the door behind you lock, and you're at the front of front of the lab again, looking towards the center.
Shit.
Oh fuck!
Oh my god,
We're in a fucking
how is that
loop.
we-
We're in a loop.
Room
Why are we?
1401. Is that what that is?
Moments later, you hear a tearing
Yes.
come across, and it's just
Okay.
this
I'm gonna-
audible tear. And then
Gareth,
seconds
go to the
later,
middle. Go in.
ceiling
Yeah,
combusts
got
into
it. Got it.
flame.
Yeah. Okay, Gareth, go grab the crystal out of the middle of the room and move it so it's not in the middle of the room.
All right.
Uh,
I beeline it and tackle the crystal.
You beeline it and tackle the crystal. Okay. Make a athletics check for me.
Yes.
I'm just putting you in the middle of the room so I know where you are, Gareth. Sorry.
There you go. That's
26 athletics. Garrett,
Yes.
you do
Such athlete.
tackle the crystal. As you get some fire that's dropping on your back at that point. So you do take 6 points of fire damage for that. But the crystal does not start to glow rapidly again. You two do have your sight back.
I
nice.
assumed and hoped.
Yeah, you
Okay.
assumed, but yes, you two do have your sight back.
I'm gonna run toward the barrel and
Do
try.
I
and,
have glass shards in me?
You don't.
No.
I'm gonna
Fascinating.
run toward the barrel and try and get it out of the way.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast mage armor on myself.
All right.
Wait,
You have more
Question:
armor.
do I have my spell slot back?
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes,
that's
you
good
do.
to know. All right, so we're in a proper loop. All right. What's the okay? So I'm over there with the barrel. Like, what's the barrel like? What's the?
It's a red barrel. It has a flammable sign on the side of it.
Wow, just the
you know.
whole just went just
Oh,
on the nose. Okay,
super,
got it.
Super convenient. Yes. So as you approach the red barrel, you can see a crack starting to form in the barrel itself, and you hear the gas start to seep out of it. About that same time, you see the vials start to explode from the heat that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do with the barrel?
I want to move it out the fucking. What? I don't have a way to patch. This is a gas that's coming out of the barrel.
It is a gas. It's very clearly a gas.
So I'm gonna just try and get the barrel over. Is there a clear way? Well, you said it engulfed. So last time it engulfed the explosion from that engulfed the entire room.
Yes.
Great. Well then, I'm gonna try and get the barrel and get it over toward the stairs, I guess, away from fire dripping from said ceiling. There's no, that's not. It's a gas. We're still fucked this time. I wait for the inevitable explosion to happen. Can I wrist pocket the gas?
You can only hold a little bit of gas.
But how much can you compress the gas? I'm just saying.
I'm gonna see you running around with a little lighter and flamethrower.
Because that's the next step for later.
Oh man.
No, yeah, fuck that.
Terrible idea.
I'm gonna wrist. Can I wrist pocket? I don't.
You can try.
Yeah, I'll see if I can siphon. It's a big barrel though, right?
It's a very large barrel. Like, there's no way the amount of gas that's in that barrel
is gonna fit.
Your wrist.
Yeah. I don't have. I literally have nothing. No. Can I use Mage Hand to plug the hole?
No, Mage Hand is not a.
You can store or retrieve an item, so it has to be somewhat corporeal.
A little bit. I mean, you could try to it'd be the same as you putting your hand over a gas leak.
I mean, it's something. I wait for the inevitable explosion. We're back to that step.
Trio, are you doing anything while Robin is over there waiting for his next death?
I want to know if there's anything different about the room besides what they've already messed with.
Anything different from the last time? Okay. Yeah. Looking for anything different. Make a perception check if you're just kind of looking around. You don't have time to search, do an investigation, but make a perception check.
There it is.
While she's doing that, I guess I'll ask Lexa if she has a way to patch that hole.
Not great.
12. Nothing comes to mind, or nothing jumps out as being different. It looks almost it looks identical to the first time you ran, other than you're not blinded this time, and you're not dead yet.
Yeah,
Gareth,
Lexa. Oh,
what do you have the Gareth? You have the crystal. What are you doing?
Describe the crystal again.
It is just a glowing crystal ball.
Literally a crystal ball.
Just a crystal ball. Probably a little smaller than a bowling ball.
Crystal ball. Wow, that's a pretty big crystal ball.
I'm gonna run for the stairs.
Okay. All right,
Keeping
you
it
run
shielded.
for the stairs?
Yeah.
What's that?
I'm keeping it shielded.
Okay, keeping it
under
shielded.
Under a.
Footballing it.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. And Robin, you said you're asking Lexa?
If she has any way to plug the hole in that barrel.
Give me 1 second. Let me look at her character sheet real quick.
There wasn't enough time for us to get to the stairs last time, so I doubt we make it this time.
She does not have anything on her to plug the hole.
Okay, I start looking around for something in the room that'll plug the hole.
Okay. You get about to that point, and the barrel explodes.
Right, and we're all dead.
And
then we reset.
And the doors lock behind you.
Yeah, got it. Gareth, run and get the barrel. Change of
I run,
plans.
and I
I'll
grab
get
the barrel.
I'll get the crystal.
I'm going to knock the crystal over as I'm passing.
So you're just gonna go and knock the tables over and just get to that barrel like you're beelining it. All right.
Yeah.
Make an athletics check for me.
Skills. There it is.
Jesus.
This is what he
Yes.
does.
Again. You manhandle the tables very easily. You knock over the crystal. It goes, onto the floor, and you get to the barrel itself. Make a strength check, not athletics, just a straight strength check.
Just straight. Oh, that's.
I'm gonna yell over and go, Gareth, you can do it, and give inspiration.
Okay, it is way heavier than you gave it credit for.
Yeah,
this is some very compressed gas apparently, and it is heavy. And you are able to get it and lift it up, and as you do, the ceiling again is on
Raining
fire. At this point.
yes.
You see the cracks start to form on the barrel itself.
Oh. So nothing ever hit the barrel to cause the crack. This is just some sort of great. Wait for the inevitable explosion, guys. We'll get this on. Go third time's the charm.
Randomly mixing things in vials together.
Okay.
I'm gonna backtrack toward the entrance where we came up at.
Okay.
And start looking for what I can only hope is some kind of switch to turn off whatever this is.
Okay.
Because there's literally not enough time to get across the room, so there has to be a way to turn this off.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Oh, I gotta get on the right page for that.
And Trio, make an intelligence check.
I'm gonna use luck
Wait
and
a
roll
minute,
that
that's a
again.
safe. How do I do that?
Right from your
never mind.
main page.
Wisdom?
Intelligence, but
Intelligence.
yeah.
Whee. I so
There
smart.
you go. 18. You mix together a few things, and you do find you have seen potions, and you've been around labs before, and you are able to come up with a compound that, at least this time, it worked. It seemed to form into a hard, almost like an epoxy type adhesive,
Like Flex Seal.
like Flex Seal.
Do you guys know about Flex Seal? Holy cow, is this stuff great?
Wait, is that the one where they tape the car in it and throw it down the cliff?
Mm-hmm. Take and cut the boat in half, and then use yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Flex Seal.
Congratulations, Trio! You just made Flex Seal.
Patent it.
D&D.
Patent it.
Can I make it to the barrel and smear it on there, or
At
is
this
it
point-
hard already?
At this point, you just threw a bunch of chemicals together, and that's just what happened.
Oh no.
And about that time, the barrel exploded.
Okay.
What did I get?
You didn't notice anything in the beginning of, in the entrance of this laboratory, looking for some sort of switch, trying, everything, pulling random torches to see if they, activate anything. Nothing seems to really be tripping any trigger. And at that point, the barrel explodes in Garrett's hand.
Okay.
Start over.
Okay. Gareth, barrel, Trill, concoction. I'll get the crystal. Lexa, try and figure out a way to get out of this mess. As soon as the reset happens, that's what Robin says.
I want to grab a whole bunch of vials and then chuck them at the barrel.
Okay.
No, don't try a new
Grab
thing.
a whole bunch of vials
Old
and chucking them at
thing.
the barrel. Doesn't
Like the ones
do
that
anything.
I grabbed.
It does not seem to do anything. They just kind of hit the barrel and smear around the side.
Uh-oh.
All right, well, that was we need to kind of make sure that one worked, so we'll just from the top.
Gareth, you get to the barrel. You see vials smear across the side of it, no discernible fashion, for no reason. And then it explodes a few seconds later.
Yeah. Trill, make the concoction. Don't just
Okay,
chuck things.
Okay.
All right.
I'm a
Lexa, any
Lexa,
input
help
here,
me.
Lexi?
help me make this.
Good call. Good
Okay.
call.
All right. Head to you guys. It resets again.
Mhm.
Door locks behind you. Triel and Lexa, you head to the nearest table with the compounds.
I grabbed the thing.
Triel, what's your passive perception?
Mm, um,
It's
15.
15. Okay. You do see a recipe laying on the table that does kind of give you instructions on what to make, but it takes you a second to read them. Make a intelligence check for me, or a history check. If you're proficient with history, make a history
This is
check
a
to see if you can
goddamn-
recall exactly what you mixed together the first time.
this is a goddamn test room.
No,
All right.
don't think I can.
Give me 1 second, since Lexa is helping you. No, she's not much help. You guys are not able to get the concoction together, but you are able to, seeing the inevitable come, you do take the sheet of paper and you just kind of sit there and memorize it.
Okay.
Okay? And the barrel explodes.
Great.
Woo! Round 3. Round 7.
4.
I mean,
We're at least at
definitely
4.
on more than 4. Way more than 4.
I feel like it should only be
Probably
4.
Just over 4.
All right,
Okay.
let's
5, maybe.
from the
Okay,
top.
so Gareth, you're heading for the barrel, right? And you're going to bring the barrel to Triel.
As I
correct?
knock over the crystal.
And I'm gonna grab the crystal. That's my job now.
Oh, okay. You grab the
Okay.
crystal. I'll grab the barrel.
All right,
Do a barrel roll.
Gareth, make one last athletics check for me
One
to
last.
see how
Is this
well,
a,
to see how close you or how quickly you can get to that barrel.
That's athletics. I don't
Triel,
want to-
you and Lexa are this time able to very quickly come up with this compound. And Gareth is able to bring the barrel over to your table about the same time you get done quickly mixing it, and you take it and you smear it across the crack. It does seem to seal, but there's a slight burst of fire that happens from the gas that's already been leaked out into the room. I need you guys to make dexterity saving rolls. Wow. So all three of you get knocked prone onto the ground from the blast from above, as the gas rises up and it's just like a flash. With that, part of the ceiling starts coming down and collapsing in on the room.
Well, of course it does. But hey, look at it this way, guys. We know what the next thing is now.
And it does a large chunk of the ceiling falls and it smashes open a massive steel vat, and a green liquid starts to spew across the floor of the room.
Okay, what is that green liquid doing to the floor?
Or us.
It starts to it starts to eat away at the floor, but it also is, at this point, you can now see the stairs. It is eating away at the metal gate guarding the stairs to the 4th floor.
Got it. All right. I guess we'll go over. Can we get over to the gate?
We're prone.
Oh,
You guys are prone currently.
Get up and we'll walk over there.
And you guys can get up and go over there. I'm going to need you guys to roll initiative.
Oh.
Not for combat. Just putting that out there. Not for combat.
This is us versus the room.
The room is winning.
The room is winning
dude.
hard.
By the time you guys take into light what's happening and try to map out a way there, the room resets and you guys are back at the door.
Oh, okay. Got it. Same plan. And just go. My thing is going to change.
Okay.
I'm going to knock the crystal over, use Mage Hand on the vat of green stuff, and throw it at the gate. Throw it at the metal gate to try and eat to purposely, like,
So
direct.
the vat is huge. It's
Yeah,
like a
big
steel huge.
Oh.
Not like, I mean, I'm talking about a vat like a vat. Like
Well, then
it's
I'll
large.
mage hand a container to like scoop some up and throw it and just start throwing it on the gate over there. That's gonna be my job.
Just
Okay.
bucket.
Yeah.
You're bucketing acid over to the gate. Okay. Yep. Make a make a spell check for me, just to see how efficient you are with that.
Oh, what? I'm sorry, I was coughing.
Just a spell casting check. So it's going to be D20 plus your spellcasting stat.
I don't know what that is.
Charisma.
Oh.
So
So
yeah,
a
D20 plus charisma plus proficiency.
So 4, 5, 6, 7. I get both of those and a D20.
All right, 19. Okay. Gareth, make an athletics check.
Yes, sir. Gonna fail one of these times.
Don't say that.
Now's not the time.
All right. Okay. And Triel, you have the potion memorized already, so you guys do that. The gas that did escape does explode again. Make a reflex save. Sorry, reflex save. Please make a dexterity save.
Oh
I've
my
been playing
God.
random RPGs apparently.
Yeah.
Wow. So you guys do fall prone. So I'm going to need you to
I fall
roll.
prone?
Well, no, you don't.
Okay.
Robin and Triel do.
It's like,
Gareth,
screwed.
Gareth, you are you're fine.
The guy literally closest to the explosion has no effect on.
Right. Well, he's a big, stronger person, so he's able to
big
hold
man.
his ground.
Mhm.
And then since you guys failed, I'm gonna need you to roll initiative for me.
Oh, initiative.
19, a 20, and a 14. All right. You guys do end up, Gareth, with you being not knocked prone, you are able to help Triel. You guys do get to the door, and the acid has ate enough of it away for you guys to get to the other side of the gate. You do so, and you hear behind you the room reset, essentially, but you guys are not at the front of the laboratory anymore.
Well, that was fun.
Kind of.
I just want to take 1 second to say, "Ow!"
Repeatedly.
Repeatedly, "Ow!" And let us continue on. As I very gingerly just step
After
like,
you,
oh.
As you guys go up to the next level, you guys see you guys open up. The door opens, and you see inside there are 3 cages on this level. Lexa looks in and she says, "This isn't right. This isn't. I don't think this is where. This isn't the 4th floor. She goes, this is the basement."
But we went up.
No, this is the basement. I've been in a room like that. I mean, they didn't have the cages in here, but this is just like, I don't know what's going on.
Is there anything in the cages?
There are 2 female characters in the cages, or creatures in the cages. One looks to be. Go ahead.
No, it's very distinct. I really need to know if they're creatures or characters.
Creatures.
It's a big difference.
Well, they are humans.
Okay.
Creature refers to any sort of
Just want to
being in D&D. So one of them is a blonde female, very fair-skinned, very attractive, and then the other one is a brunette. They're both very attractive. As soon as they see you, they say, "Oh, thank goodness you're here. Can you help us out? We've been locked in here forever."
Yeah, just as soon as we figure out how to get out of here, all over that, and immediately start looking for whatever the way out is.
There, like I said, there are 3 cages. 2 of them are occupied by or 2 of them are occupied by 1 girl each. The 3rd cage is around a stairwell that kind of goes up.
Got
On
it.
the far end of the room, you do see a control panel with 3 buttons.
Got it. I will go and investigate the control panel.
Okay, there are 3
Oh,
buttons.
man.
They do not have labels.
Of course they don't. Why would they have labels?
As you walk past, the brunette says, you got to help us out, really. We've been trapped here forever, and we need to get out.
How did you get here?
Yeah, I'm gonna go investigate them.
We were captured, and we were trapped here. We were tricked into this place. We need to get out. We need to get back to our families. It's been, I don't know how long it's been. I lost track of the days.
Why
Is
would they
there-
want you?
I don't know. They took me. They abducted me. I'm not sure what their plan is, but we need to get out of here.
I want to look like I want to get. Is there anything? I mean, one can assume there are 3 buttons and 3 cages. So, me being the pragmatic person I am, I'm either going to kill somebody or open a cage door. So I want to see if there's any way that I could possibly discern what might be linked to what. Like, I know there's no labels, but are there
Right.
any kind of circuitry, or because circuitry existed back then? So there's
Clearly. Yeah. You open up the bottom, and there's a panel. There's a circuit board.
But I mean, like, I'm just looking for any kind of. I play Starfighter on Sundays. We have all the technology in the world, so it's just like a big switch. Okay.
Yep. No, they seem to be, and you get the vibe. They're definitely magic in nature, but there's a lot of confusion when you try to kind of discern which one goes where. And you believe it has to do with probably the enchantment that's around these 3 cages. You do notice that it's impossible to get any sort of like a read on the people themselves. The cage does seem to have like a force field around it.
How big are these cages?
They're probably about we'll say 10 by 10 by.
So they're comfortable cages.
They're not like
the ones where they're hanging out.
I'm gonna take a sword, a
Okay.
short sword, and just poke it through.
Okay. As it reaches the barrier for the cage, your sword stops.
Shit.
Mm-hmm. How do we get you guys out if you want out? Like, so they probably.
If you push the middle button, that'll release all 3 cages. And yeah.
What's your name?
My name's Marianne.
What's her name?
I'm not sure what her name is. What?
It's Ginger and Marianne.
I have no idea who Ginger and Marianne are.
From Gilligan's Island.
What
What is
From
wrong
what?
with you?
Gilligan's
What's that
Island.
Gilligan's Island.
Oh Jesus! No, I can't say I've ever seen Gilligan's Island.
I'm gonna.
Hi,
I'm
Marianne.
gonna.
Yes.
What color is your hair?
My brown.
Is it?
Yes, it is
Okay.
brown.
You're-
What color is her hair?
You're going for a.
Her hair's blonde.
Okay.
I see where you're going with this. I like it. I like the way you're thinking. I don't think it's that kind of thing. I
don't
thought
think
so
it is
too.
either, but I'm checking.
Fucking Pan's Labyrinth, motherfucker.
You never fucking know, man.
Oh, is that the thing where one person
One has to tell the
fly,
truth.
fly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Just checking.
What
A little bit of meta there, but
yeah. I'll ask the other girl the same thing. Like, so it's the middle button unlocks all 3 cages, and we
She said,
get out.
No, if you push the middle button, it'll unlock. Let's see, the middle one will unlock. It'll unlock our cages, but it'll keep the stairs closed.
You guys have both been here the same amount of time. How come I'm getting 2 different answers here? Like, if I hit the middle
Well,
button.
because she's pardon my language, she's evil as fuck.
Oh,
my God.
oh, it's one of those. It's one of those things. Great.
And as soon as she says that, and she goes, "My name's Courtney, by the way." And Marianne says, "I am not evil. I just want to put that out there. She is lying to you. There is no way. Whatever button she tells you to push, don't push it. It will be the end of you."
I don't
I'm
have
asking the
enough.
other girl.
Okay.
Hi, what's your name?
My name's Courtney.
What color is her hair?
You just asked this.
I know. Answer the question.
Her hair is brown.
She's the brunette too. All right.
She looks like annoyed that you asked her the same question. Like, that's a weird question.
I'm gonna go back to the evil one, which is Marianne, right?
Mhm.
All right. I'm a little bit disappointed that the evil one's not a redhead, but we'll skip past that for now. And I am going to start up a conversation with Marianne.
Okay.
Just how you doing? How's things? How long have you been here? Charm person, level 3, like the whole 9.
Okay. Literally charm person?
Yeah.
Okay. Does not seem to have any effect on her. But she
Okay.
You heard of a half elf?
what?
They're both humans.
You said human, but I mean half elves.
And it's
Has
the
it
fact that he
some
didn't even roll
ability?
dice. That's what worries me.
What's that?
It's the fact that you didn't even have to roll dice. That's what scares
Thing in the
me.
cage
dice,
keeps
Steven.
everything out.
Yeah, that's what scares me.
But she says, yeah, like I said, I've been in here for a long time. She was here when I got here, but yeah, I don't know. They sometimes do experiments on us, and then we're back in these cages, and I don't know. I don't know whatever I can do to convince you, but you want to push that middle button.
All right. Is there anything? There's nothing else in these rooms.
No, it is open. There are 3 cages and a control panel.
Lexa, I will take any kind of input that you might have.
Yeah, do you normally
Lexa-
keep people?
Not that I'm aware of, not that I've seen before. Especially, I mean, we've kept creatures like magical creatures before, but that not people like this.
I mean, we assume they're people.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
All right, so I get 3 of these. So I used Charm Person level 3. That didn't work. To the evil one, Dispel Magic.
So you cast Dispel Magic.
God help us all.
There's only one way to find out.
Hang on one second.
Oh, jeez.
Nailed it.
I nailed something.
Yeah, you're coughing.
Whenever he has to look it up, it normally means it was an unintended response. Let
Okay,
me think
so you cast Dispel Magic, and you see her figure sort of fade away into a not unattractive, but definitely slightly demonic figure.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
She has a large tail that kind of comes out, and
She have horns.
yeah.
Am I looking at Lexa now, being like, "What the shit? Is this your sister?" What's going on?
No.
Okay.
Not
So-
horns like that. She's definitely not a tiefling.
More demon.
More demon than a tiefling.
Hello, demon.
she she goes, doesn't matter what I am. I need to get out of here, and I'm trying to get you wherever you're going, so I can get out of here.
I agree. Fuck it.
I chose that form because it's less intimidating than this.
Right, got it. Fuck it. I don't need spell slots anyway. Because why would you need those? What's the other one's name? Courtney. Courtney, hi. How are you?
Good.
Just gonna need you to hold still for a second. Dispel magic.
Okay. Her form as well fades away.
Mhm.
It is not a demonic figure, but it is something more nature based, and it looks something of like a nymph or a dryad, that kind of a creature.
Mm-hmm. And you're really a because you're not a human. Like there's no mirror, but just know that I know that you don't look like that anymore. So you don't look
Right,
like her
again.
though either. So
Right, because I'm not evil.
well, I mean, nymphs. I'm just saying. There was one time I was in the woods. Anyway, we don't need to go into that. But
She goes, "Oh, that was you." No.
saying, I'm just saying, trustworthy, not really high when dealing with humans in this particular setting. So, what do we got?
I'm part of like the fairy kind. I think most of your people call me a nymph.
What is But you just said don't push the middle one. I mean, she's the demon. I'm inclined not, and I say it like loud as fuck because I don't care.
Yeah.
Like she's the demon. I'm inclined not to trust her, obviously.
And
But
you have good instincts. You should follow those.
right, but
Listen,
you don't know.
I want
what
everybody to win here, but if you push the right button, it will open my cage and it will open the stairs.
So we got like a right button is one in stairs, left button is the other one in the stairs, and the middle one opens both cages but no stairs.
That's what I believe.
It's a safe assumption at that point. Okay. I Robin is earning his keep. I'm trying like okay, I gotta look at one other thing.
Trio, what is there anything you'd like to do? You see Robin go up and just boom, boom, dispel magic on both of them, and they show their true forms.
I mean, I kind of want to let them both out and see what happens. I mean, the buttons can't have a one-time use only.
They absolutely
They
can.
absolutely can.
They can. I don't know. Then maybe they could help us open the stairs.
I will. Okay.
Marianne says to you, once the buttons are pushed, that's from my understanding, that's it until the wizard resets it.
Great. So what we have is, we have an interesting choice of we hit the middle one, which is the one that you say to hit, which, according to what's her name, Marianne and
Courtney.
Courtney says will not open the door, but open both the cages, or a left and a right, which will open one of your doors, and the doors to the stairs, which we all want the stairs to be open.
Right.
So it's odd that you would say middle. You guys, you'd think, would be arguing over left and right. I want to. So
well,
I'm gonna.
Because she's lying. Middle doesn't just open ours; it opens all three.
Opens all three, right? Yeah.
Why? Courtney says no. Middle only opens our cages. It won't open the stairs.
Why would you not both want to get out? Like, do you hate each other or something? Are you mortal enemies? Like,
I mean, no.
Okay. So I'm gonna continue talking to Marianne.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try words of terror.
Okay.
With the implicit instructions of, if you lie to me, and this turns out to be bad, and that door opens, your door opens, and the stairs don't, not only will I murder you, I will find all of the things that you hold dear in this life that you will leave behind, and I will kill every last thing of that, but not before whatever it is that you might love gets ripped and torn to shreds in the most painful way that I can think of, in between spot to spot where I'm just dismantling your life.
It sounds fair. That sounds fair.
She
doesn't seem as affected as you would have expected her to be.
Demons.
I mean, it might be that she's a demon and she's been tormented by way worse than you.
I mean, I still there's still a charisma aspect there. I feel
there is. But she's not affected by it. It could be a number of different things, but in this instance, the words of terror aren't sinking in with her.
I figured it would be better off. I don't have. Guys, I got nothing here. Like, it's literally almost a crapshoot. It's either we try and let.
What does the other button do?
Who are you asking?
We asked the same question to both. I'm a fan of that.
Courtney has answered what all three should do.
Oh, okay.
Courtney said that the middle button only unlocks both cages. The right button unlocks Courtney's cage and the stairs. The left button will open Marianne's cage and the stairs.
Both of them agree on what the left and the right button do.
Oh, they do?
Yes.
Oh.
It's the middle button
that we're not sure about.
Marianne says that it opens both of their cages, or Marianne says it opens all three.
Mm-hmm.
and Courtney says it only opens their cages, not the stairs.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this is literally just. At this point, so long as we don't hit the middle one, we're guaranteed to open the stairs.
According to them.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, according
According
to
to them.
they could both.
That's
be
true.
lying.
They could both be lying. But one of them would also be lying about the middle button then.
Okay.
I'll go run press the middle button.
Don't do it.
Jesus. I mean, I'm not in any position to stop her at this point.
Trill. That is some serious chaotic neutral.
Yeah. That's why I'm gonna let it happen.
Yeah, chaotic, maybe
That
neutral.
is some serious chaotic neutral.
Chaotic, maybe neutral.
I like it. Yeah, chaotic, neutral, leaning evil.
I'm gonna watch her. Yeah, I'm just gonna watch her be like, fuck it. At this point, it doesn't.
I immediately pull out my sword.
Okay.
And say flame on.
Say flame on.
Flame on.
Like, yeah, dagger, crossbows out. Like.
Okay. Trill reaches for and presses the middle button. You see all 3 cages open up.
Still, weapons ready to rock.
Weapons ready to rock.
Mainly more pointed the demon because more pointed toward the one that said that the middle button was wrong, which would have been the blonde, right?
No, she was truthful.
The blonde said that.
She said it opens all 3, but you didn't want to open it because she's evil.
Oh, I misunderstood that earlier, or I just would have hit the middle button. I thought.
Right.
Yeah. Still okay. Then we're gonna err to the side of demon. As far as the weapon pointing.
Okay. End. And I want you guys to roll initiative for me.
Here we go. Hey, guess who used all of his really cool spell slots?
I don't have a battle map that'll work for this, unfortunately.
There's gotta be like a pre-made one.
Yeah, well, I just don't have it ready here.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm getting the combat tracker ready.
Oh, you said flame on because you got the flaming sword. I forgot about that. I just thought you were saying that because it was some cool shit to say before a fight started.
Flame on!
Because it is.
No. It's not cool, just so you know.
It's awesome. There's no other words.
It's awesome. That's what it is. As soon as the cages rise open, the nymph immediately vanishes and teleports away.
Well, of course she does, because that's what nymphs do.
And yeah, she's not in any interest in fighting. The succubus, on the other hand.
Ah, yes, succubus.
She snaps her fingers, and you see a rift open up right next to her, and out walks another creature.
Oh, come on now.
Sort of like a male version of her. And she goes, "Do you miss me, dear?"
Oh, Jesus. And I used all 3 of the dispel magic, so that just fucking happens.
Yeah.
I got no brakes on that, boys.
And we are now in initiative.
I'll say, okay, great. But you're out. Doors
you guys
open.
Are on top of the initiative. Robin, starting with you. So open up the combat tracker because I don't have a battle map. So we'll just run it from there.
I don't see them. There they are.
Yep.
Incubus. Oh, they have great music.
Only if you want to drive somewhere.
I am going to talk for my turn. Because that's what Robin does.
Okay.
When faced against what may be terrible, terrible odds. And he's basically just like, okay, so you're right. All the doors are open. We all just get to go about our merry fucking way. And you can probably just open one of those and just go right back out, or you can wreck this tower. We're just trying to get out of here.
And she just looks at you and goes, yeah, that's not going to happen. It's been entirely too long since I've tasted human flesh.
There's plenty of it in here, but like we
Yeah.
got you out. I feel like that should count for something.
It is. I'll go easy on you. She winks at you.
Great. I'm sure I've used enough now that there's not going to be an action that I get to take. So I will stand there and smile and wait for my next turn. I assume.
Trio, it's your turn.
I tried really hard to convince her not to kill us.
I'm gonna use suggestion.
Suggestion. I don't know what that is. I'm the worst DM ever, just so you know. I don't know what any spells do.
Suggestion.
I mean,
oh god.
I
don't
yeah,
know what
I
to
have to
do
look
here.
up like everything. You suggest a course of activity.
I'm guessing that it's gonna be not as effective as we hoped.
Okay, what are you suggesting, and who are you suggesting do what?
I suggest that she takes her bow and goes back through that teleporter portal.
Okay. That's a reasonable action. We'll do a wisdom. Will. God, I've been playing weird RPGs lately. Apparently, that is a wisdom save.
Can I use a Titan spell?
Is that one of your meta magics?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know how you spell that because I'm terrible. Give me a second.
They have
Is it meta
disadvantage
magic?
on the saving throw.
They have disadvantage on the saving throw. Huh. Nice use of some sorcery points there.
Woo!
All right.
Go ahead and roll that, and I'll let you know if you need to re-roll it too.
Oh yeah. Save. Oh, hang on. Let me check disadvantage here.
Where do I keep?
Because if we can stack stuff, nope, I'm gonna let that roll. I'm thinking 9 is a solid.
Yeah, your spell save is way higher than 9.
Yeah.
Almost
It's
positive.
like
Anyway,
15, I think.
yeah, I want to say it's like it should be like 15 or ish.
At least 15.
So they failed that, right?
They failed. They
Yeah,
failed
okay.
that. And she says, I guess.
Yeah, we saved you, dudes.
I guess maybe you're right. There's a lot more people to torment. And
I
you
mean,
guys
feel
did
free
save
to
us,
just
so
go.
she
You
goes,
could.
all right, let's go back. We got some catching up to do. And she opens a rift again, and they walk through the rift. If you guys are allowing that to happen, they don't have initiative yet. So if you guys are allowing that to happen,
Yep, I'm gonna let that happen.
they go through the rift, and the incubus follows her. He doesn't seem to care one way or another if they torment you. He's
Just-
happy to be back with
Just
her.
big sigh. Just. Okay.
I just gotta look at Triel, and I'm just like, the fuck you just do?
I said please.
All right. Let me just make a note. Next time, end with please. Got it. I'm just gonna have that for future
used
reference.
The hand waver doing all the talking and things happening for some reason. I didn't think you could do that. Okay. Okay. I'll let you do talking too. I just gotta sheath the sword and like, oh, okay.
All right. With that, you guys are out of combat. Combat avoided successfully. And you guys have an open room right now. The stairwell up is open. There's no cage around it. And it's like a spiral staircase up to the next level, which is about 15 feet up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up the
Large
stairway.
ceilings.
I'm gonna go up
Okay.
the stairway.
All right. As you
Yeah,
guys go up the
following.
stairs, you enter into what looks like an observatory. You now appear to be on the very top level of the tower.
There, then we went
And
there, now we're here. We're really just not getting to the
Lexa,
floor that we need to be.
Lexa is like, this is where we need to be. This is good. Um, I guess I thought it was the fourth floor. I guess I don't know where. I really don't know where we are. But you guys are right now at the highest point in the city, and you are able to see out over everything.
Oh, well, you know what that means, don't you, Gareth?
You see a large telescope propped up there, pointed up at the stars. Um, you see a bunch of star charts placed everywhere. Um, and Lexa says, I mean, I think this is where we need to be. I'm pretty sure this is how they track people, but I don't know. I don't exactly know how.
Can I look through the telescope?
Yeah, go ahead and look through the telescope.
I can see my house from here.
Okay, make a perception check.
Not.
I don't have a house.
Yeah, you do.
You have the tavern.
It's just not up in the stars.
Okay, 13. So you see what looks like a bunch of really nice stars.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Usually look up, so.
Not a whole lot. Yeah. Are you? What do you guys want to do? What are you trying to? Investigation checks. Actually, yeah. Why don't you make an investigation check or an Arcana check, whichever one you would like to.
I'm not touching anything, but I'll investigate.
If you're not touching anything, then just do perception.
I have the same in both. We'll do investigation.
Okay, so we have an Arcana, we have a Perception, and we have an Investigation. Well, getting those three bases covered right there. All right. Between the three of you and as well as Lexa, just kind of looking over, trying to figure out what's happening. You take a look up at Gareth. You take a look up at the stars, and it's a clear night, and you can see the stars pretty easily. And then you take a look at the star maps that they have, and it's not lining up. Like, the star charts do not correspond with actual stars. You get the feeling that this is maybe how they track people, and yeah, it's not. You get the feling that these are not necessarily star maps, as it is possibly locations of people that they are keeping an eye on. Looking through a few of there's a few bookshelves up there with just dictionaries of names. Essentially, it's like a phone book almost. Robin, looking through there, you are trying to find Lexa's name.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of get an idea for where that might be in the archives, basically, of all these different names, and you do find it. It gives coordinates. Going to that location on the star chart, you do see a dot, right? And but that's about it. Triel, you notice that dot is definitely magic in nature.
Oh, super. I need to see if my name is in that book anywhere. It had better not be.
All right.
Actually, we should probably grab all of us.
I mean, you weren't recruited, so just check it.
Looking through there, Triel, you do find your name in there.
I'm gonna burn this book. I'm gonna burn it.
I don't think burning the book is probably. I mean, that might be what needs to happen. Oh shit! Like the thing that I would normally use to do the thing with we might have to go with physical methods. I don't really have a magical way of dealing with this anymore. Lexa, okay. Book, star charts, names, dots.
I mean, this is pretty straightforward. We need to get my name out of that book and off this map somehow.
So
otherwise, they are going to be able to find me.
Rip the page out of the book?
I guess that would work.
Okay, I ripped the page out of the book.
Okay. It's kind of hard to rip out, but you do get the page out of the book.
Mhm.
with her name on it.
Mhm.
Gareth and Robin, are you also looking for your names in these
Yes,
books?
absolutely.
Gareth,
I almost don't want to know.
you do not find your name in the book.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I am unimportant.
Because I'm gonna rip
Robin.
my page out too.
Robin,
Uh-huh.
your name's definitely in the book.
Damn it. Okay. I find my
I'm
name
gonna
in the
look for
book.
fuck, what's his name? The guy
Theron?
that's never here.
Theron?
Yeah, that one.
Go ahead and look for Theron.
You're a nice guy.
Theron is actually in the book as well.
Yeah, I was
Gareth,
afraid
what
of
did you
that.
do wrong?
I don't wave hands. I just swing a sword. They don't
I
pick
let
it up
I
on
let
me.
people catch hands, but I don't wave no hand. All right.
Robin, are you also removing your name
Yeah,
Okay.
with a prejudice.
with the prejudice? Okay, so you remove those 3 pages with those names on it. So
Ooh,
Lexa.
wait, no. Take the whole book.
So there are multiple books.
Right, but my name's only in one book, right?
Right.
How big's the book?
It's a like encyclopedia size book, and there are probably 40 of these books.
Am I aware that prestidigitation, am I aware that not prestidigitation, but like mending is a spell in the world? Because like if we rip the page out and they just cast a thing to make the page reappear, we'd be back to being fucked.
You
Right.
are aware that mending is a thing.
Great. I'm
You
gonna
also
take
know
the
that you
whole.
also know that mending doesn't like regenerate the thing. It like if they had the ripped page, they could mend it back in.
Okay, so ripping
And
the
it would be
page
new?
out, I would know that would be sufficient. Just ripping it out.
You would not be able to mend a ripped page without the other
So you
piece of the
could do
page.
something else?
I'm just saying. I'm only saying.
Well,
that
we're
you
back to
couldn't
taking the
mend
book.
it.
Like restore?
Uh,
Like, hey, guys, having the name is great and all that, but how'd they get it in the first place?
there's questions that we try and figure out
Fumbugs,
answers to
man.
now, and questions that we deal with
Oh.
later. This is a later situation.
I'm gonna look through the telescope, except is it massive?
The telescope is very large.
Okay, can I point it down?
You could
I'd like to try that.
make a strength check. I know this is your wheelhouse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gareth, make a
still.
strength check.
It is not moving.
I want to set my book on fire. I want it to not exist anymore.
Okay. You have probably like a tinderbox or something. And, you're able to
She
just
just
start a
has
fire.
hands.
Yeah.
If there's a fireplace, that's probably in there.
Yeah. Yep. As soon as you do, it starts to spark a bit, and you hear a large audible alarm sound.
Ripping up pages didn't do that, but setting it on fire did. All right.
As soon as that happens, you immediately hear a whoosh, and behind you is a elderly figure standing there.
Oh shit!
Fuck.
And he looks old and frail.
No.
And he goes, greetings. What can I help you, young fellas, with? And the missus, of course. I know you're not trying to burn that book, and he does a gesture, and it just takes it right out of the fire, right back onto the shelf.
No, just it was an accident. We were just looking for the way out.
I'm sure you were.
A little turned around.
Yeah.
Was trying to find the movie theater, and somehow ended up here. A hell of a tower you guys have, by the way. Very.
Well,
Very interesting.
I do what I can to keep it shipshape, and things as soon as something goes out of place, I'm pretty much aware of it. So, you guys have been causing a bit of a ruckus.
I mean, to be fair, like we just kind of got stuck, and then we only really had a forward way to go. It would seem, so that's how we ended up here.
Well, I'm not sure why you were snooping in the first place, especially you, Lexa. You know better than anything. And she goes, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Headmaster. I'm not sure what came over me, but she's like physically.
Yeah, she's still got the thing,
like,
right?
She's physically recoiling from him and almost hiding behind you, Robin.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna keep talking, do my fast talking thing. Where I was like, yes, it's my fault. I was trying to sneak her out for a night on the town. We had a good dinner the other night. It was fun. She said that she couldn't get out. It'd be hard or something. So I was like, oh, we'll see if I can help. And then like this whole chain of events happened, which was really weird. You guys have a room down there that like fire comes from the sea.
Oh, that was just.
Why would
was
you
just
do
an
that?
Experiment gone wrong. I haven't gotten around to cleaning that up.
You should put
Yes,
that higher on the priority.
Messing around with time magic can be fickle sometimes.
Terrible. So
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, like, it's obviously like no harm, no foul, really. So we'll just.
But very resourceful of you, Robin, to get through that.
Yeah, well, I do what I can. In regards to trying to stay alive. So it's kind of what I fall back on. But we'll just like, it's still kind of early, so we figure we still go grab a bite to eat. I'll have her back before morning, and everybody gets to just go about their day. Should be good.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Let's just
Awesome.
put the books back. Triel, if you could hand me the page, please. And you notice, Robin and Triel, you never gave him your names.
I mean, he's got the book with my name in it. I just figured it was a thing.
You took that in note. That you definitely didn't tell him your name.
We weren't like,
and
hi.
He addressed you by name. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will not.
Okay. You will not.
I will not.
I will not.
You will not.
I will eat the paper before I give it. It's for integrity.
Okay, 1 second.
Oh man, we're gonna scare.
Please make a wisdom saving throw for me.
We're gonna scare the old guy. What's about to happen? Just so everybody's perfectly aware.
What saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Oh.
That is a
Also,
failure.
Hold on. I have
okay.
something, don't I? Depending.
I have a thing for this.
I have a thing for this.
You have what?
Don't I have a thing for this?
You have depends?
So Gareth is going to walk to the railing and just kind of look over the city.
Okay, you're just ignoring that he's even there.
Yes.
Can I have your book?
Yes.
He don't want nothing to do with me. I don't want nothing to do with him. It's a nice view.
What are you looking for, Emily?
Don't I have advantage on like anything, something?
Oh, advantage on saving throws?
Yeah, but
you have Fey ancestry.
Yeah.
For saving throws against charmed and magic can't put you to sleep.
Yeah, is it any of those?
Is she being charmed?
A charm.
Ooh,
No.
bummer.
No, this is not a charm. But as soon as you basically refuse to hand the page over, and go to crumple it up and apparently swallow it.
I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah.
Get it to about your mouth, and you feel your whole body just lock up.
Okay.
Paralyzed.
Great.
Great.
I'm still making saliva, right?
I mean, just as a natural bodily function reaction, yes. And he hobbles over towards you, just kind of takes the paper out of your hand.
That really seems like a bit much. Can we at least just like, I get you want the paper back, but like I don't know why you'd be tracking her around like that. Perhaps we just scratch her name off the list because she doesn't want to be tracked.
Well, I mean, there are ways to get your name off this list if we'd like to go down that alleyway.
Great. How does that work exactly?
Well, you have to do me a favor. I would have to owe you to get your name off this list.
Great. Let me guess. You have a favor that you need done by some happenstance right now?
No,
Well, that makes this a little more difficult, then, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
Because if we leave here with our name still on the list, we'll never
Yeah.
really know if our name comes off the list. And even if you told us, like, hey, I've got a favor, like, we wouldn't really know. Because, like, now is kind of like the impact point where everything kind of happens. I'm going to take my piece of paper, which I've had not out like this, obviously.
Right.
but I'm going to switch it out for the silent dagger that is in the wrist pocket so that
Okay.
my piece of paper goes into an alternate dimension.
As soon as you cast Wrist Pocket, you get counterspelled.
I'll do it again. It's a cantrip. It costs me no spell slots to try again.
So he counterspells you again, and then you immediately need to take a will save or a wisdom save.
Wisdom, you say?
Wisdom. Your strongest of suits.
Hang on, I need to check. I may have a thing for this as well. Oh, we already determined that it wasn't a charm thing, though, right?
It's not charm.
Hang on.
Old person is not charm.
It's also not frightened.
Nope.
Okay. Just making sure.
Nope, unless you have something that gives you advantage or resistance to enchantment spells.
I mean, I
Like
got luck.
In general. You do have luck, yep.
and
Yep,
that might happen. You know what? Oh, that's so hard, but I'm gonna take the 18.
That is a fail.
Oh, I knew it. He's a fucking super magic guy. I knew it wasn't good, but the odds of me rolling better than that were also
Yeah, very, very low. As soon as you go to wrist pocket it again, your body just locks up and you're not able to. Triel, you are released from your hold person at that same point.
Interesting.
Hold person's a concentration spell.
He took my paper already, didn't he?
He already has the paper, yes.
He doesn't have mine yet, though.
And he walks up to you, slowly hobbles with his cane, that you're pretty sure at this point is a facade. And he grabs the paper.
Do I have a thing? I don't have a thing. Hang on. Like, no, I'm a fucking bard. Everything I have requires me to speak. We've been over this. Yeah, I can't do anything.
And you're paralyzed, so you can't even speak.
Nope.
Says, well, now that I have everything back, I'll tell you what. If I think of something that you guys could benefit me in some way, I'll make sure you know. And if you accomplish that task, I'll gladly take your names off this list.
Literally can't respond. That's why Robin's not talking.
And what about Lexa?
Why would you say that out loud?
Well,
We're taking her
Lexa
with
is.
us.
Oh, you're taking her with you.
Yes.
See, I think that's going to be a problem for everybody involved. Lexa has some work that she needs to do here yet, and I don't think I'm going to let
I don't think
that
she
happen.
wants to be here.
Want isn't really a concern of mine.
Oh.
Oh, he is just helping me. He's just helping my cause with these words. He's just setting that in stone.
And you get the feeling like she would say something, but she's too scared to even talk to him at this point. And she's just still hiding behind your paralyzed body right now, Robin.
At least I'll be a good meat shield.
He said, now, if you'll excuse me, I do need to escort you guys out of here. It would be quite difficult for you guys. I'm surprised. I mean, I'm impressed that you guys even got this far, honestly. But, and he waves his hand, and you're released from your hold person.
Son of a shitty. I hate when that happens every freaking time.
You did that to yourself.
No, you 100% did that to me.
Right, but you made me do that.
I did not make you do anything, sir. You could have stopped and done nothing of the
Wrist pocket,
sorts.
Parlor tricks. What do you
It's a good trick. And it almost always works. And I see, like, all you gotta do is be like this. and I try to do it again and see what happens. Though there's nothing in my
He lets it
hand.
through. He lets it
Cool.
through.
Daggers out.
Daggers out. He goes, "That's fine. That's fine."
And it's a really good trick that people. Oh wait, this isn't mine, Gareth. This is yours, man. I don't know why I have that. You should have this back. I was holding that
You
from,
should be
from
careful.
earlier.
You should be careful with those daggers.
I know. Well, I know. That's like I didn't. I forgot it was there. It's the,
Yeah,
you know, the
grab it.
things. things you do when you're playing tricks on your friends, hiding their weapons and stuff. It was at the game. I mean, I'd hate to take that away from him because he's he knows how to use such a thing and knows
Sometimes.
like when to use such a thing and when using such a thing might be useful. So we're just gonna. Is there like how high up are we right now?
What race
I mean,
is this
it's like 75, 80 feet up.
I've got
It's a tall tower.
dude?
got nothing
What
for
race
that,
is
boys.
this dude?
He looks human.
Um,
I want to cast sleep on him.
it's not gonna work, but
It's not gonna. It's gonna work.
inspiration.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I cast it?
Uh,
Roll 5d8, I guess.
Wait, no, she doesn't. That wouldn't work for that, would it?
inspiration.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
because she doesn't have to roll the hit. It doesn't affect damage dice.
Right.
But I will.
Let me just check something very quickly. Sleep. Where is sleep?
Gareth is very. He's waiting. Very clearly.
Gareth, have I told you the story of the man by the river? And I just.
Down by the riverside.
He is waiting for a cue from the people who talk.
I think he's been trying to give you cues for like the last
Okay.
You were supposed to get the original inspiration, but you didn't fucking do anything.
Hang on 1 second.
Gareth, buddy, sometimes I know this isn't the way that you wanted this one to work out, and the whole, Lexia really asked us for us to leave, but sometimes you just gotta take what's handed to you and use that. Literally can't get any more blunt than that.
Yeah, I'll take that.
And I'll use that little, that'll be my inspiration to Gareth. Because
All right.
you
so
need
Gareth
to
has inspiration.
you need to not
Gareth,
mess with
what
that.
do you do?
Oh yeah, no, dude, we're doing that.
Yeah, okay.
that's where we are.
Will attempt to slash the wizard, a very high level wizard, with a magical dagger. Because they need help, and I will give them that help. That's what I do. I go based on what they need.
All right.
Yes.
Look, I've done my job up to this point. Trill even kind of did hers.
Actually,
God
can I get
help us
initiative
all.
rolls for everybody?
Yeah, I figured that was coming up next. I don't know why, but my alerts haven't been working for followers because we got another follower there. I don't know if they're still in the chat room, but
Yeah.
so thanks for that. Whoever was followed, it didn't go off on the chat or anything, but it showed up on my phone. Oddly enough, so
Weird.
yeah, I'm gonna have to delete the cache.
Gareth, what is your dexterity modifier?
That's my +5 to initiative.
No,
my
I
dex
need-
modifier
no,
is
I need
+1.
It's +1.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. But you have the +5 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's trying to figure out what happens in a tie.
I literally can't be surprised.
Because I know you can't be surprised. I get that.
Okay.
The problem is you and him both rolled 20s for your initiative. And normally the tie goes to the person with the higher dex modifier, which is actually him, the old man. However,
what is
I'm going
the
to do a
Can I
roll off
use
for a tie. Just roll a
Okay.
d20.
Okay.
You go first.
Thank God.
Yeah. All right. So you have first turn.
I will. I don't have stats for the silent
Just
dagger.
just
Oh.
put
It is
the
a
pointy
dagger.
in
Okay.
into the other guy.
You are proficient with daggers.
Yes, I know. I just.
He just doesn't have one in his
dagger,
inventory
Dagger.
to roll.
Dragon
It
drop
is.
dagger. Okay, I have a dagger.
I actually don't have it either. I never ended up in my
So
inventory.
this is my offhand attack.
Okay.
It is.
Oh, I should probably. I can't. I should probably select him as a target.
Okay.
I don't want it to be thrown.
You don't have to
No,
throw
okay.
it.
Okay. Of all the times.
You can use
all
the
freaking
inspiration.
times.
You have inspiration.
I will use the inspiration.
I don't know what it is anymore.
Roll your inspiration.
Is it only a?
D8.
It's only a
So that's
D8.
an 18. So that's an 18. I don't know what his AC is.
Oh, that's not good. That means we weren't actually supposed to fight this guy, guys. we may have
hang
we may
on.
have severely fucked up.
I know.
Don't care.
You did this to us.
I
If
will
we
kill
die,
it.
you did this to us.
So he normally has he has a 15 AC.
You did
So
killed.
as you go to
Okay.
attack,
Ah,
Shield.
damn it!
he immediately just slams his staff down, and a force field comes up, and just the dagger does not go through it. It just stops right there, where it's inches away from his skin, and you're like, God, you're just trying hard, and it just doesn't work at all.
Fucking shield.
Okay. I am not done. Hold on. Where is? Sorry, I can't remember if I can swing with my offhand more than once.
No.
Oh, like if you're multiple
bonus
attack.
action.
My offhand is always the bonus action.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Okay.
Well, then you just got to cut him in half in one swing. That's where we are with this.
Right, I know. Bear with me. I literally have like one shot. So give me
Wait, is Mom's spaghetti somewhere in there?
Yes, totally is. That's what I wanted right there.
Oh, Jesus. So many references.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna start swinging my flaming sword.
You guys are just going at this, aren't you?
Apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, we kind
Good,
of
good.
are.
Good.
This is where we die.
This is where this is what's happening.
Okay. All right. I mean, Gareth doesn't start swinging a sword unless he's going to go all out. Like that's just what he does. So, flame on. I'm gonna start swinging my longsword.
Okay. All right, that is a hit. Even
Alright.
with his shield, that's a
Did
hit.
he use his shield?
Shield is a reaction, and it lasts until his next turn.
Oh, I should have known that.
You still hit him. That's all that matters.
No, I know.
Still hit him.
Yeah.
Still
Okay.
hit him. That's impressive.
That's the important bit.
He's got a 20 AC.
Oh my god. Now you tell me.
right.
And my second one.
Oh, just hit.
That's all it has to do.
And I'm doing a maneuver on that one. I'm going to do.
Get closer to your mouth webcam. Do it.
Yeah, no, he would totally pass that one. All right, I'm going to do distracting strike with that one.
Okay.
And then I also get to add my superiority dice, which is a d10 to the damage.
What are you doing?
This is
Alright.
quickly becoming
So
a
you got to add. Oh god.
You
So
did
add
it.
that to the damage. The next person to attack him gets advantage on the next attack roll.
Okay.
Is any kind of attack roll?
It just says
physical attack roll.
Next attack roll against the target by an attacker other than you.
So does it, okay, wait. Is that like the next attack, or everybody gets it for like one round?
It says the next attack roll.
Okay, so it's whoever attacks him next. Got it.
And with that, I will do second wind.
What?
You mean action surge?
Sorry, action surge is what
I don't know what the...
Okay.
And so I get. Let's see. Skill. Actions.
Does that mean you get a new bonus action?
I don't think so, and that's what I was looking for.
But you can just attack with the offhand weapon, can't you? Like, that seems weird.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you can. I don't.
That's what I was looking for, because if I could, I would just be swinging with that this whole time.
Yeah. I don't think you can. You have a specific main hand and offhand weapon, I believe.
Okay. So
It
that
seems kind of odd, but
action
yeah.
surge. One additional action on top of your regular action and possible bonus. Okay. So then I miss on that one?
Yes, that misses.
Okay.
So even though it says hit, sorry.
Yep. This is where it gets fun. Okay. I'm ready to die.
I mean, that was good
Is it
stuff.
bravo?
Good stuff.
Bravo.
No, it wasn't all
Solid.
that great.
Well, every one of those things said partially resisted. You should take that into
I
consideration.
know.
Oh no, I saw it.
It is now his turn. Hang on 1 second.
It sure is.
And he is going to just reach out and touch Gareth, and I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma.
Oh,
God.
fuck.
I'm so sorry, guys. Nope.
That
Nope.
fails.
That's absolutely fails.
As
I am so sorry,
As
guys.
soon as he reaches out and as soon as he touches you, you vanish from existence.
Oh, that's not what I thought was gonna
You
happen.
find yourself on this weird plane of existence, and it's just kind of nothing. It's just nothingness. There's no people. There's no nothing. You're just like you're floating through space at this point.
And this is why I don't like handling with people. Fucking A.
Oh God!
As soon as that happens, he just uses the rest of his action, and he just says, "We can keep doing this."
I'm really. Oh Jesus!
But I don't particularly want to hurt you, Robin. I have plans for you.
Whoa!
Yes.
No, that doesn't seem like a good thing at all. Period.
Yes.
Look.
Just saying.
All we need
you
to
guys
do
are part
is.
of this. You guys are part of this whole operation. So
Yeah,
know,
no, don't.
I'd
but
rather not throw a cog in that wheel.
But I don't want. We don't want to be. We just want the papers. Like that seem like
Right.
reasonable.
But
like
it's like papers or your life,
right? But
and it'll be your turn, Robin.
all right, question.
Yep.
And I'm gonna bring this up, but because she already said it, but he got the papers from me, and he got the papers from Trio, but he
Yes.
didn't get papers from Lexa.
He has not gotten the paper from Lexa.
Eat it.
So we are.
Oh, and Lexa needs to be on this comic cracker. Hang on.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
With all that junk.
Nothing,
Oh, I
because
got
she's scared shitless of this guy, somewhat on purposely. But without the. I don't like the fact that this is bad. Like, we can't. Well, there's not like a secret hideout per se, so we're probably okay in that aspect.
What do you mean?
Like, I'm just thinking, like, outside the box. Like, if they're tracking us all the time, then they know where we've been and where we've gone, and
Yep.
but we haven't exactly given away any like specific Ebonclad positioning or anything, because we haven't been anywhere that's been, you know what I mean? Like we haven't.
There's not like an Ebonclad headquarters.
Yeah.
You've
So,
been to taverns and you've
right,
been to,
right.
you know.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
So I don't have to. I'm trying to determine like how, like on the level of how bad do I need that paper right now?
Big
Right.
Quick goes all.
um, I
Trio, what would you like to do since you guys both have same initiative?
Okay, I would like to.
You literally see Gareth just vanish before your eyes.
I don't have anything
I'd like
for
to cast sleep.
Okay.
Still want to cast sleep.
Still want to cast sleep. All right.
How do I cast it? Oh yeah, I just roll.
You roll a shit ton of dice and hope for the
You roll
best.
a shit ton of dice. That's
Boink.
what it comes down to.
I mean,
That is
Not
24,
enough.
which is not enough.
To put him
He maybe gets a little drowsy,
to sleep.
but
And then as a bonus action, I want to cast Shadow Blade.
Shadow Blade. I don't know what that
the
does.
fucking
Again, worst DM ever. I
Trios-
anything does.
Trail's just going ham on this, so I guess we're still going.
Oh yeah, Shadow Blade.
I just cast it.
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Yeah, she didn't actually do anything with it. She just cast it, right?
Just cast it, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Boom. I don't know what that means.
So you have. Okay, just make sure you check off the spell slot for Shadow Blade.
Yeah, and sleep.
Right. Yep. Okay. Robin, did you figure out what you want to do yet?
Oh, this is just gonna end so poorly. I don't have the hit points to deal with anything, and the guy that has the hit points is no longer in the room, so that provides itself with a.
I mean,
or the world. He's
basically, I didn't do much. You can try to diffuse, but
I don't even.
my character's not gonna.
That's my problem. Is I don't know if I can even diffuse at this point. He said he doesn't want. I just need. All right, we're gonna. How much talking do I get? No, I got a proper talk, don't I?
You have to talk with a purpose. That's what you need to.
Yeah.
If you're talking about words of terror, you need to talk to him for a minute straight.
No, just to convince him to release Gareth, to see if like that's a thing.
So that would be a persuasion check, and that would be your action. You can do a persuasion check, and it would be countered with his, I guess, persuasion versus wisdom, I would assume.
Fucking shatter. Why not?
You're gonna shatter?
Yeah. We're gonna cast shatter
Okay.
because it's a Constitution save, and I'm thinking maybe the thing that's holding you is Constitution based. So if I can break his concentration, maybe that'll help.
All right.
A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius of that sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw. So I want to put it to wherever it hits him and no one else, and he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Give me 1 second.
Against whatever. What did we say mine is? An 18? 4, 5, 17 is mine modifier, right?
Yes.
17.
Constitution saving throw.
Possible luck here. Nope, we're gonna roll with that.
So he fails his saving throw. How much damage does that take?
He takes 3d8 thunder damage.
Thunder.
Wow.
Oh, we went different ways.
Yeah,
That's fine.
It's okay. So that's 3. I don't have. Oh wait, no. Is there a damage?
There should be a damage die for it.
Yeah, it's probably this one. Haha.
8.
Woohoo!
So 8 points of damage. Or is higher,
Yeah,
so
have it.
he
Also,
has to hang on.
Do you have him selected?
oh, I didn't. No,
Nope.
that didn't apply.
It would actually be 4 points of damage.
Of course it would.
Of course it would. Here, I'll give him 4 points of damage. Okay.
And he got a 5. God damn it. What else? Oh, it also says that a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage if it's in the spell's area.
Right.
So anything within that area that's non-magical, that's not on his person, also takes that damage.
You notice very few things take damage.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Like there's a few cups like that shatter and break, but like almost nothing takes damage from it.
And I'll just say without the persuasion check, but just be like, I can't leave without my buddy.
Okay. All right. So that's your turn, and Triel had her turn. It is Lexa's turn.
Lexa, a little help.
And she is going to. What is she gonna do?
Not a damn thing.
Oh, she's got some stuff she can do.
Yeah, but she gonna do it.
We'll see. She's pretty scared of him.
Yeah, right.
She's not scared of Gareth, and if she had something that could bring Gareth back, that'd be wonderful.
The only thing that's bringing Gareth back is if he decides to let him go, or you guys do enough damage to break his concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
It is concentration, though. It is concentration, so there's that hope.
I don't.
Okay, so she is going to step out from behind you, and let me just read this just briefly. Boy, that's huge. No,
Trill,
I'm not gonna do that.
What spell did you put in the cube?
A mage armor.
Oh.
That way she can always pretty much have mage armor on her.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's solid choice.
And she is going to blast him with a cone of cold.
Oh, nice. Cone of cold's good.
Let's target something here.
He have the thunder damage. He have the regular damage. I'm pretty sure he's just gonna have all damage. But you never know. Cold might work.
Almost like he's got magic resistance.
Almost.
As if.
But he had physical resistance too.
Almost as if he has physical and magical resistance. And so she's going to do that. So that is a failure on his save.
Somebody attacked him.
Yeah.
Did you take advantage on that?
It was a spell. It wasn't an attack.
There actually hasn't been an attack roll yet.
There hasn't been an attack roll. It's been saves.
Okay.
You can't take advantage on someone's save.
That's fine. Just checking.
All right. So she steps out from behind you, and she chants this thing, and she just unleashes this cone of just ice and snow and freezing air, and it actually seems to impact him pretty decently. He definitely takes a little bit of damage from it. Although I guess I'm not sure why.
He didn't have resistance to it.
I honestly don't know why, because he's got resistance just to magic. So weird.
I don't know, yeah. Unless, no, that doesn't.
Let me double check his stat sheet.
If you want to share it with me, I'll double check it too for you. Just trying to be helpful,
Oh, yeah.
Trying to be useful.
Oh, okay, actually, yeah. So his magic resistance is not. He just has advantage on saving throws against spells. He doesn't actually have resistance to spell types. To damage types.
Oh, no, that doesn't make sense.
Which means.
Because you have my damage. Well, actually, we didn't roll it. I fucked up because I didn't have him targeted.
You didn't have
so
me targeted.
He should have had the full 8 points of that.
Right. he should have had the full 8 points, but he should have also gotten an additional Constitution save. So let me roll a Constitution save.
Well, realistically, like
We can retcon it if we need to.
well, no, like it doesn't matter because Gareth's turn is after Lex's, and he
Right.
failed this one,
Right.
so Gareth comes back either way.
Not necessarily.
Then you gotta do a check then.
Oh, I'm confused.
So I need to hang on. Okay, so give me one
Do you
second.
not have cutting words, Mr. Bard, dude?
Not yet.
How do you not have cutting words?
it's not a thing yet. Like trust
Okay,
me, it's on my
so-
list.
Yes.
I think it's
Gareth
next
does
level.
Come back. Gareth does come back between the damage that you did and the damage that that Lexa did. Gareth, you do snap back into existence just in time for your turn.
Woo!
God,
How convenient is
how
that?
convenient.
Gareth, go!
I choose you.
Oh my God.
In the background, I'm just gonna pull out the. What is that? It's there's no like electric piano from back then. It would be like a an accordion. You hear.
An organ grinder.
Yeah.
I will. I will attack him.
All right, go
That's
for
what I
it.
do.
We're doing the thing, boys.
So you're in the void of nothingness.
Like-
just
It's like fuck.
and then you go right into like, I'm back.
Just completely unfazed, apparently.
Yep, for now.
For now, right?
Well,
Yeah. So I'll attack him with my longsword.
Okay, that's a hit.
what?
Wait,
Why are
what?
you hitting me?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you're hitting Trill.
It says target archmage.
It does say that he has the
It's very
archmage
odd.
target.
I don't
Wait,
wanna
is it
take
very
hit.
odd, or are you
Thank
doing
you
some
very
crazy
much.
shit?
Very odd. He's not doing crazy shit. I don't know
Okay,
why that
okay. So I just want to make sure this wasn't like some sort of effect that was in
No,
place.
no.
Hey, shit, man.
I
it's
guess roll
possible.
damage and then I'll just put it onto him if it goes on. Yeah, I went onto him that time,
Huh.
Okay.
so it's weird.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, so 16 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
Use
And then I'll swing with the dagger.
Use your strong hand.
Mm,
And that is a miss.
It's a miss.
Yes.
So he shielded again?
Yes.
Oh, that fucker.
Oh, he cast shield again.
Yes.
Yep. So
As,
then
as
I
a
will.
reaction. Yeah, shield is a reaction.
Yep. So then I will longsword again,
All right, that hits.
and I will do maneuver on this one as well.
Okay.
Maneuver I'm using is
You can't touch
Yeah.
this.
that last one.
Dun, 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 dun.
No, no, I'm still gonna
well,
I'm gonna do menacing attack again.
Okay.
well, I guess I gotta figure out what the heck I'm doing.
What level is
You're gonna
my-
use your
Yeah, it's a
cool
1d10,
shadow blade or whatever and split this guy in fucking half.
right?
That sounds great, right?
So he takes an extra 3 damage if you want to adjust that.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, can I do that as a bonus action?
That's what I got.
All right.
Can I?
Hmm.
What can you do as a reaction?
Anything that says reaction on it for the cast time, it will say reaction.
Got it.
Or if you have an ability, it will specifically state that it's as a reaction you can do this.
Fucking spellcasters, man. It was so much easier when I just swung the axe, hit the thing. Like, not what you're doing, Gareth. Like, that's a whole nother thing. Like, superiority dice. Like, barbarian was just swing. What do? I swing.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. So that's your turn, right? It's
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't realize you were waiting on me.
Nope, that's fine.
My bad. It is now the Grandmaster's turn. And give me 1 second.
Everything I have is one.
Oh.
Oh,
Um.
I don't like hearing
Well,
that.
been fun, boys.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Hang on 1 second.
You know what I was thinking the other day was like, I got this new character all thought up.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking I'd like a vacation. I just never thought it'd be out of this world.
Hang on.
I got this arrow in the knee the other day, and I was thinking, you know what? Maybe it's just time to hang him up.
One second here. I need to just see something.
I'm missing something.
Oh, I don't think we are.
No,
Like,
I'm missing
oh,
something.
you're missing
It's
something.
been too long. I know it's been a week, but it's been too long since I've looked at this.
This
Where
is,
are you?
that's like the post I seen the other day, Star Sickle, which was like, how come all adventures in D&D always have a tragic backstory? And it's because like you never hear like, "Hey Joe, you want to quit your successful business and leave your new wife and farm to come help me chase vampires?" Fuck no, I don't.
Absolutely not. That sounds terrifying.
Why?
Oh, wow.
Uh,
Okay.
oh no, I didn't change the Nightbot for the players tonight. Oh well.
Oh, boy.
I didn't change the Nightbot. I can't
Okay,
figure out why
So
sub
he,
alerts aren't showing up.
he on his turn takes some time and he actually casts a spell called Time Stop. Which
I'm right next to him.
doesn't matter,
Okay.
does it?
Well, it depends.
'Cause it-
He's casting a spell in melee range of someone that has the
Right.
ability to stop him.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, that is
I mean-
completely a thing, and I think that's what Gareth was trying to get at.
Yeah.
Because like
So-
if I cast something within melee range, like I'm either at
Yep.
a disadvantage.
He's not casting it on someone.
Right, but he's still casting.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know how that works,
And
and
it's
he could
actually-
very
so
well. I'm not
the,
arguing.
The cast time on it is instantaneous. It's not. And
Oh.
so he's also like, if he was like, let's say he was casting a spell on you, Gareth, right?
Mhm. Yeah, I would
Um,
absolutely be able to do that, but
Right. It's different though. He's not casting a spell on someone or at someone. He's just casting a spell. Why? What are you referring to?
I just thought that I would have a reaction to it, but
What reaction?
right, it's well, I mean just attack.
Hitting him in the face, probably.
Oh, you're saying an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
No, I don't think you get an attack of opportunity just because they cast a spell.
Yeah.
Arguable. I could be wrong, but
Right.
you know what? It's not going to
No,
matter. I'll
no,
give you
it-
an attack of
No,
opportunity.
It's
Sorry.
fine.
I mean, yeah. So he gets 1d4 plus 1 roll turns, basically free rounds. And I rolled a 4, so he
Oh,
gets 5 rounds.
God, this is gonna be painful.
Now, luckily, I mean, you guys are lucky because in Time Stop, if he damages, if he affects a creature other than you or an object being worn by someone other than you, in addition, it basically breaks it at that point. So he can't just like fire off 5 fireballs and say "Adios, motherfucker."
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
With that, though, you guys come to about 30 seconds later. He is nowhere to be found. Neither are his star charts, and neither are his Neither are his star charts or his books.
Like all of them?
Yes, they're gone.
Jesus. Man, we were so close. I feel
I'm
like
sure he didn't have any
Were
heal spells.
you?
I don't know.
He didn't have any heal spells.
Well, he's
Oh.
an archmage, not a cleric.
I have plenty of heals. I could have
He's a
kept this
mage.
alive.
He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Mages don't have heals. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit.
And you guys are out of initiative at this point.
So like so he like quicksilvers out of there.
Basically, yeah. He quicksilver's out of there. He's gone.
Enter.
Do we see what happened?
No, it's just gone. It's
Well, I didn't know if it was like a thing
No,
like we were frozen.
no, time completely stops for you and not him.
Right. But like, yeah.
Time, which also light.
Right.
You don't see anything.
Right. Okay. I wanted to make sure it wasn't like it was the effect wasn't more like we're all paralyzed and he ran around the room and did some stuff, or just like Flash type style where you just can't see it happening.
Right.
Got it.
Quicksilvered it.
All right. Well, there is officially no reason to be here anymore. Probably. All the books are gone. Lex is still here, right?
She is still there. She does not have her page.
Fuck.
Well,
How's she feeling about the whole? Oh, this is not, guys. We are fucking spare parts, bud. We gotta do something.
so you want to still stay here? I say that to Lexa.
Lexa. I forgot that was me.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, that's me. Sorry. Lexa says, "No, I don't want anything to do with this place anymore. But I mean, if I go somewhere, he's gonna know where I am, and they'll just come and get me. So
Well, he knows where all of us are.
I don't know if, yeah, but I don't know if that's,
Arguably.
I don't know if that's a good idea for me to leave at this point. If I stay here, I think I'm safe. If I leave, I don't know.
I think I have a solution, but yeah,
I'm all ears. Anything.
Yeah, no, I have a possible solution. I just can't tell you. Like, I don't want to talk about it here. We should probably go.
But
like,
I can't leave.
Look, worst
Why
case, you just end up back here. Best case, we get you out of this mess. So you're not going to lose it. He doesn't want you dead because he wants you to work for him and do crazy shit. So
Correct.
there's that aspect of it. The worst thing that happens is you just end up back here and we end up busting you out, and I'll get a few more friends. Best case, we leave here now and you never have to come back.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Whatever you need to do, let's do it.
Got it. We get the fuck out.
Okay. I won't make you go through the whole thing again. But you guys are able to get out actually easier than the way you got in. The staircase going down was just a longer staircase.
Going down. Yeah.
And you didn't go through all the floors, and you get back to the entrance, the lobby, and you're there, and everybody kind of is looking at you. You're looking pretty rough. Everybody looks a little shaken, I would say.
I look fucking marvelous. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you always look marvelous, Robin.
It is
All right,
what I do.
You guys head back out. Are you leaving at this point?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they can track us. I have no reason to sneak out. They know exactly who we are, so I'm just going to walk out the front fucking door of this place.
All right, sounds good.
What next?
As we're walking, I'm like, so Robin, I know you're typically the guy that does all the talking, but
Are we walking while this is going on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of thing
Should
I
I
do.
go to Reese?
Yeah, I'd say that's probably the best
Because
idea.
as far as we know, I'm still not tracked.
Yeah, I mean the odds probably aren't in your favor at this point, man. But
Right, but if they're tracking via hand waving, I don't do hand waving.
no, I just think they track hand wavers. I don't think they track by the hand waving that's
Yeah,
happening.
I don't
No,
claim to know how that works.
I'm just, you are the best odds of not being tracked. But the fact that we all laid into that dude, if he had the ability to put something on you, it's probably there. And without us, I don't even know where to be. That's going to take some work on my end to figure out how to get rid of, unless you want to go talk to our friend and see if they have some kind of solution for that. Because at this point, we probably need about 5 doses of whatever solution might be. So meet at the Sting. Sound good. Sound plan. Sting's
Sure.
a good place. Yeah. Okay. Home turf, so to speak. So. All right.
Gareth, you go and you seek out Reese. You find him at the tavern at the Yellow Wheel, and he's sitting there having a mug of beer or ale, whatever you want to call it. He sees you. He says, "Oh, Gareth, what's going on, man?"
Fucking hard drinking is what we're doing.
I sit down. I grab his beer and chug it. Sit down. And
Well, I guess,
I just sit back.
He just looks at the bartender. He's like, 2 more.
And Gareth just looks him dead in the eye. He's like, "You ever thought to yourself, I'm not in this same world?"
I have thought myself that before, and
Have you ever had it real?
yeah, a couple
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, it's
couple
not.
times.
It's enough to shake a guy a little bit.
Had a I
Yeah.
guess a extra planar experience.
Yeah. We said hi to a new friend. Um,
Who is it?
have you heard of the Archmage?
Are you talking about the like at the Rise?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, I mean, he's not the worst person in the world.
No, no. He seemed pretty pleasant right until the point I started to slash him.
Well, that's just a dumb idea. Why would you do that?
Because people who talk told me I should do that.
You need to find new people that talk.
I
Apparently,
know.
That
It
was a
was
bad
the
suggestion.
mission.
I know,
was a
but
bad
I don't
suggestion,
abandon
I'm
my
just
team.
saying.
I don't like to abandon
You
my
know,
team.
and I appreciate that, but I mean, that's
Yeah, I've had better moments.
well, you're I mean,
I'm alive,
considering
for
all,
now.
like, you're pretty lucky you're alive at all.
Yep. I'm.
I mean, he's not usually the violent type.
No, we initiated it.
I mean, he didn't attack you at all, I'm sure, right?
No.
Never seen him attack anybody.
Yeah. Well, sorry, I'm not there.
But okay, so anyway, what's
Anyways,
what can I help you with?
we so there we were, breaking out Lexa.
Right.
Right? Everything was going great. She said that for her to leave, she had to go to this tower, and she had to destroy something so that she could not, she could escape.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah,
Did you see it?
we did.
Interesting.
It was a
Hello.
library,
Okay.
and there were many names in there,
Okay.
all of which were being tracked on a map.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I thought so too. Mine wasn't on there actually, which was kind of exciting.
Okay, maybe they're tracking people through. I don't know.
Something I don't know. I mean, I don't
I
wave
know.
my
I
hand.
know they keep tabs on anybody that performs magic with
Right.
sort of proficiency, but yeah, that's interesting. I want to
Yeah.
know.
He knew. He knew that Triel and Robin by name.
Okay.
Which, I mean, it could be hand waving. It could be just that he does actually keep a closer eye on them.
Huh.
But we do have Lexa, and she seems pretty persuaded that she doesn't want to be at the Rise.
Okay. Well,
That
if
said,
they're tracking her, that might not be up to her.
right. Well, they're
But
tracking all of us and seem to be having pretty close tabs on us.
okay, okay.
Um,
So what can I do for you?
that's a good question. Mostly just concerned about the guild's perception of the situation.
Okay, okay.
I know the guild likes to keep a low profile,
Right. I think
and
our
I,
biggest competition with that aspect is probably the All Rise in general. They're
right,
about as secretive as we are, except they're
right,
more public about it.
yeah. Um, I mean, I'm gonna be blunt with you. I don't want to wake up with a stabbing pain in my back because I've been tracked and made by the somebody not the guild, and I
Oh,
just
you're worried about the guild's repercussion.
yes, very much so.
Oh. Well, I mean, I don't think that'll happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that would happen.
Okay.
That seems extreme.
Okay. Uh,
Especially you. I mean, you weren't tracked.
I don't think so. No.
Right.
Rest us
I
up.
I don't wave hands. I don't know, man.
Yeah. I don't know.
Um.
I mean, you guys have proven to be a pretty valuable asset to the guild.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that the elders would have any reason to, I mean, I'm
Okay.
sure they're tracking more than just you,
Right. Yep.
or your team.
They seem to
It
have a
seems
special interest in us, though.
right.
So yeah.
Well, I mean,
Do they
if
have
you can
any environments where we just can't be tracked?
I'm familiar with a few like anti-magic zones. There's a few safe spots around the city that have wards set up that should prevent any sort of, uh, I guess, arcane magic from kind of penetrating it. That would probably help.
Which it's nice.
Most of the guild safe houses have minor protections against arcane magic, but um, nothing. It depends on how powerful it is.
Right. Uh, Powerful enough to keep Lexa underground while she avoids being tracked.
Oh, so we're trying to keep you have Lexa. You want to keep her away.
I mean, that's kind of what
Yeah.
we were hired
Let's.
for, isn't it?
Right. Right.
Bring her someplace where she can lay low and do her work for the guild. Whether or
Yeah.
not she doesn't know it's the guild yet, but
Okay. So she's not aware of the guild yet. She's
no, not
just
yet.
okay.
But
Yeah.
she
Then that
doesn't
would
want to be
be
at the tower. She's pretty convinced that they were keeping there against her will, and she doesn't want to be there anymore.
okay. Yeah, I can set something up. Do you think you can keep her safe for 24 hours?
I will do my best. I mean, I was doing everything I could at that up to this point, so
Okay, if you can keep her safe for 24 hours, I can get something set up. I wasn't expecting this kind of a twist, but
me neither.
yeah, if you can give me that, I will move forward and try to get her set up with a place that will be able to hopefully block out whatever it is. But man, if we had something to go off of how that system worked, it would be much easier to do this. But I'm surprised you guys got out with your lives, so that's good.
Me too.
Baby steps.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go ahead and do that. Keep her safe, however you know how to. Whether it's at the Sting or one of the safe houses. Whatever you have to do. I'm sure people will be coming after her. Just be prepared, and
Right.
if you can keep her in our custody for a day, I can take care of it from there.
Well, I'll be prepared. I always am. So we will give it our A game.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Do I need to bring in any other help to help you out? Or do you think you guys can take care of it?
Another torch might be nice. I don't know if you have somebody you can bring in special for this situation.
Another torch?
Someone specializing in countering
Okay.
torches.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
I know you guys have a little bit of a reputation with the quadruplets,
We
but
do.
I don't know if it's a good reputation or not.
It's a
But
good enough reputation.
might be. I know
The
they're
quad would be kind of fun.
I know they're in town.
Oh,
They might be up for something like this. I'll ask, but I'll try to get you some temporary help, and we'll go from there.
tell Mono that he can drink as much as he wants at the Sting.
Oh, well, I'm sure that'll probably get his attention.
I mean, obviously, all the others can as well. I'm pretty sure Mono likes to drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think they all do, but yeah.
Yeah, but
Him especially.
Mono more than yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's plan on that. If you guys can keep her safe, and then we'll go from there. Meanwhile, Robin and Triel, you guys are headed back to the Sting.
Yeah.
With her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys get to the Sting, and there are two robed men.
God damn it!
Fight.
Really? How
There
did
are
they?
two robed men there, waiting at not at the bar. They're just waiting there at the door for you. They say, "All right, Alexa, time's up. We gotta go."
Hang on. I got questions.
Go ahead.
How long does any kind? Do I get bardic inspiration back on a short rest? And if so, did walking
You
from
did
one to
not
the
have
other?
you did not have a short rest.
Okay. Walking should have. All right. When
Nope.
can't blame a man for trying. All right. That being said, what's the name of the guy? What's the name of our new best friend inside?
Our bouncer.
Yeah.
Oh, James.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's James. I wrote down James in my notes, but since my name is also James, I didn't know why that was in there.
Why am I writing myself notes in the third
Hang on.
person?
I need to write that. I need to write down bouncer
Oh,
beside
hey,
that
there
so
it
that
is.
it makes more sense. Bouncer. Got it. Hey James. Look, I know I know you've been doing a great job, really have. We're gonna have to have a new rule, I think. What color robes are these guys wearing?
White robes with like a light teal blue.
We're also wearing them
lining.
right now.
And you guys are also wearing them. Just
Yeah.
to keep in mind.
Right. New rule, James. Me and my friends are the only ones to wear white robes around the bar, and these guys aren't my friends. So, if you would be so kind, and then I'll be, and then
He just kind of gives you one of these. He's like, I got you, boss.
and then I'm also gonna holler for, oh shit, what is it? It's such a weird
Facile?
name.
Seal?
Facile, yeah. Facile, sorry, no, not your specialty, but probably gonna want to go ahead and get your assistance with the removal of the trash as well, if you'd be so kind.
She looks at you. She's like, okay, and she reaches underneath the bar.
Sure, she has something pointy under there. Oh.
And
Radiant poisoned.
she she brings out it's like a fan of daggers,
Mhm.
and she is basically ready to go.
Now, hang on. We're gonna. I can only affect one person with this creepy words, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Well, because it doesn't regenerate until a short rest.
Oh yeah, I can only do that once per shirt. Yeah, that's
So
right.
I believe you don't have that
I think you're right. I'm gonna
because you
double
don't have a
check.
short rest. This is still the same short rest cycle as when you used it on Lexa.
Short or long rest. Yeah. Okay. No worries. So then we are going to just talk until it looks like they might get until they. I want to. I don't
So
want to
as
get
soon
the,
as you guys start to get aggressive,
We're not aggressive yet. We're
and-
just
and-
trying to tell them
I
it's
mean,
time for them to
you
leave.
Literally, like Facile brought out a fan of knives.
Yeah, but
like,
she's on the other side. They don't see that. Like,
James
gentlemen,
started walking
this is
over. They're like, all right. They put their hands up. They're like, we're not gonna fight over this.
You're right. We're not. So you guys have a good night.
Lexa,
And we will.
you should probably come with us. But I
Yeah,
can't
no,
make you. Apparently, you have your friends.
That's not a thing that's gonna happen.
Okay.
So if you don't want the fight that you just said you don't want to have, probably best just to not say any more words
Okay.
and just walk off into the night and don't ever come back because
They just kind of they give you a little bit of a bow and they start walking out.
And this is just so you know, this is like a favor because I don't want blood on the front steps. Next time, no warnings, okay? So if I see you, lots of fireballs, like all the fireballs.
Make an intimidation check real quick.
All of them. Balls everywhere.
So many balls of fire.
Oh God, this is good. I
All
still
right.
got a 15. That's good
Oh,
enough.
15. That's pretty good. They look at you. They're like, seems kind of reckless.
Extremely reckless. Don't care.
they keep walking. They're they don't they didn't want any sort of aggression or confrontation. So
Yeah. Okay. So, Trio,
Mm.
I figure we've got about 12 hours before that goes south for us. So,
about 10 minutes go by and probably 15, 20 minutes go by actually, and Gareth walks in the door.
Hey
oh,
guys.
good. Hey, great. So, they were waiting for us to get back. Had to
Okay.
turn them into space dust. So we're 2 down in what we were. So good news there.
Okay. So we need to keep Lexa safe for 24 hours.
Good. I don't think we'll have a problem for at least 10.
Okay.
So that gives us a little bit of time.
Uh-huh.
A very little bit of time.
Yeah.
Against an all-powerful magical force and being. You know, if I was a good guy right now, there'd be some big inspirational speech that I could give. But I got shit, so let's just try and figure out the best way to keep ourselves alive, all right?
That sounds good. Man, you know, the Sting is a really good name.
Mm-hmm,
Sting is a great name, but sometimes I wonder if we should have called it the Alamo.
I don't know what an Alamo is. Sounds weird.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Okay.
What time? Okay, what time of day is it?
It is nighttime. So it is
Like shops closed.
late night right now.
Okay. Because we left at night, so I wasn't sure if we were back in the morning.
No, it hasn't been like 12 hours since you left. It's been probably 3 or 4. So it's late night. So probably like 1, 2 a.m.
Lexa.
So I don't know when it's going to happen, but we may have the quads coming in.
Oh, great. You know what? At this point, I would welcome some just murder and mayhem. So that might be the best way that we go about this. Because those sons of bitches are crazy.
Yeah, they are.
I have.
So that we might be getting that help.
That'll be good. Starsicle, we love
seem
this
to
town.
take
We
it in
just are
stride.
bad guys, so it's us first.
And I'm thinking, do the Olrais have any connections with the Royal Guard?
I mean, I guess there's connection, but not like an alliance necessarily. I would doubt that they'll bring the crown into this.
Okay.
That's good.
Does the Olrais have a private guard?
They have their own muscle, I guess you could say, their own guards, their own sort of slight military force for physical combat, but most of the stuff that they do is magic based. So
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man.
you may, I mean, there's, I don't know. There's rumors and stuff, but nothing I can confirm personally. So a lot of it could just be false information.
Best.
Okay.
It's possible. It's possible that I feel like it's one of those scare tactics that they tell us going through some of the lower levels of school. But there's apparently like a monastery of these crazy assassin monks that they apparently have. I don't know. I don't think it's true. I've never seen one before, but I guess if they were crazy like that, maybe I wouldn't see them anyway. I don't know.
Okay.
Just saying, if they're unleashing everything, and that's a thing, maybe it is, maybe it's not.
Okay.
All
But I
right.
should at least, warn you guys.
I wish that I had any kind of ability to make fortification. All right.
But I think maybe we close the bar down.
Oh yeah. No, close the bar down
Yeah.
is step one.
Yeah, we should probably close
we
the
need
bar
to
down.
clear
Just a
this place
thought.
out. Yeah.
We should probably lock the doors.
And do you guys have any allies that I don't know could help in this case?
We got some.
mean,
we got some
yeah,
friends
we've
that might
got
be
some allies.
showing up that owe us a
we-
favor. So
They need some time to help you out.
Okay.
And then we also have a few friends coming. 4 of them.
Okay.
They're also kind of sort of crazy monks.
All right.
actually, to be fair, they might be defective murderous monks from this crazy league of assassins that you're talking about.
Hopefully the
Because
fact
it kind of fits the bill.
do you have anybody from your past that owes you favors or anything like that? I don't know. I'm just trying to think. I don't want to go back there, but this seems like it's going to be quite a fight.
Shh.
Don't
I mean,
worry
if
about
this
it.
is too much,
No,
I can just go back to the tower.
No.
I've
we
got a
are
thing.
Very much about liberation.
I have very much a thing for this.
Okay.
I think.
What do you have?
Who took over the thieves? Who took over the fucking snake guys? Didn't I put my buddy in charge?
Slum snakes.
The slum snakes?
Didn't I put my buddy in charge of that after I unpoisoned his ass and murdered the guy in charge? 'Cause
Yeah, I
that
don't
was-
remember the name of the guy. I think I have it in my notes, but yeah, I
That
think you
was
did put one
definitely-
of your friends kind of in charge.
after I saved his life, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Time to reach out.
Time to reach out.
Time to reach out quickly. Like, we're gonna send a fucking street urchin or something to go grab him.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I do reach out through the ring. I'm like, Theron, wherever the fuck you are, you better get back here. We got some stealth wars to work with here.
Okay, so closing on the bar, putting Lexa
Yep.
in like the back room with what's her name? God.
Right.
What's her name? What?
Facile.
Facile. With
How
the
do you
and the,
One way into that place, yes.
Here, I think I have the. I thought I had the map on here somewhere.
Yeah.
Apparently, I don't. Anyway, there's a back room. There's actually a hidden room that you guys have.
Yeah.
right. That's where we're
I'm
gonna.
gonna take a chair
Yep.
and I'm gonna sit right in that doorway.
Okay.
Um.
All right.
that
I think
literally
we're gonna. I think we're
there's
gonna.
no way around it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna call it there for the night,
Yeah.
and we'll pick this back up next week.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Wait, next week we're gonna go 3 weeks in a row of
I
playing.
think so, because this was like a bonus one.
Right.
Bonus week.
Bonus week. Da-da-da,
I'll see.
da-da-da.
I'll see if I have anything. I don't think I have anything going on, but I reserve the right to cancel if I need be.
Yeah, of course you do.
For now,
Pussy.
I know.
Awesome. Well, that was good. Oh man, I feel like yeah, I don't know, man. I needed one good round and I just didn't get it.
Well, it's a good round or not. There's so much stuff that he could have done to stop you guys.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
It wasn't.
I wasn't expecting to make it out of there.
It wasn't a fair fight. Let's just put it that way. But it was also an avoidable fight. So I didn't feel like I was like steamrolling you guys. But,
No, I just wasn't like there was this thing of I felt like Robin had to keep going because his buddy, like, I wasn't sure if he's just gonna let Gareth come back. So I was like, I need to at least get Gareth back before we leave.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, see you, have fun. I don't know where you sit, my buddy, but have fun with that too.
Big brother wasn't willing to negotiate, so.
Hope I see him again.
Stab.
Yeah, so, oh man. And using all my fucking spells earlier on, also not fun.
Yeah.
Fucking spellcasters, man.
I know.
They're
They're
a
just the
different
worst.
beast. They're a different
Yeah.
beast. So maybe we'll have Theron next week. Who knows?
It would be nice.
That would be
Would
nice.
be nice.
Or at least
Seems-
put them on fucking autopilot.
Right. Yeah, I'll probably
We're
have him in there on autopilot
gonna
if Book doesn't show up.
gonna have this
Sitting
massive.
in doorway.
What?
Alexa.
Yeah. So. All right. Well, thanks to everybody that came out and watched the stream tonight.
Yep.
Bonus episode of this. We got Starfinder again. Will be on Sunday. We'll actually have it this week. Last week I got caught up at a kid's birthday party, so it didn't happen. But we'll be all good this week. So this week Sunday, Starfinder, the game that I run with some of my Navy buddies. I say that, but there's only one Navy buddy in that group. One Navy guy, one Army guy, and 2 Canadians. It's a very diverse group of people. So that'll be that. And then if I ever randomly turn on the stream and play something, I try and turn on them, but that doesn't happen because busy. Projects, man. Projects are fun. But with that, everybody say bye to the internet.
Bye.
Bye, internet. All right. Thanks, guys. You have a good one.